Welcome back, my friends, to another episode of the Denial of the Day podcast. I'm here with our claims manager, Chris, and we're switching things up a little bit today, doing something different. Hopefully, you guys enjoy it. But, Chris, what are we talking about, and why is it so freaking important?
Yeah, thanks for the introduction. Again, this is what we love to do best. We love to share
Right.
information. So we're all on the same team. This is an interesting topic, and I'm going to explain why it's so important as well. But basically, why the age of your roof, as a commercial building business owner, but basically why the age of your roof is so important to insurance companies and how that can dictate a lot of different things with your claim and with your actual insurance policy itself. So,
Okay.
very, very important the age.
Yes. I know on a lot of residential policies, there's now coming out with this roof surface endorsement.
Mm-hmm.
And basically, all that means is depending on how old your roof is, they're only going to pay you a certain amount, even if you have a recoverable depreciation policy, which basically your roof is being treated as an actual cash value portion of the policy. So it's like this weird hybrid. And a lot of people don't know it because, again, how many people, including yourself, including myself, have actually read the policy for your property? And if you have, good on you. But most people haven't. And then they all of a sudden realize, oh, shoot. I'm only getting paid 47% on my roof, which is a large portion of your property because of this endorsement that reduces coverage based on the age of the roof. Chris, what are you seeing, residential, commercial, that affects people, and what do they need to know?
No, that you brought up some excellent points on the claim side as well. When you do file a claim, that's very important too because the insurance companies love to stand by wear and tear. If you have
Right?
an old roof, that wear there is going to be some wear and tear no matter what. I mean, let's just
Yeah.
be honest. It has to do
Oh,
with the weather, everything else. So, but that becomes a
definitely.
lot more clear.
Especially,
You're going
especially Chris in Colorado, where we are public insurance adjusters,
to.
is the UV from Colorado, the heat and the sun, because we're so close to the sun. I know people think that's crazy, but the fact that we're closer to the sun and the UV rays are actually way more intense here than say at sea level, it makes a difference to your roof of that wear and tear. So continue on, my friend.
Yeah, that's some excellent points there. And so it's a lot easier for them to stand by the whole wear and tear. They love to stand behind that, anyways. But also, it can affect your insurance premiums. It can affect them just basically the insurance company. We've seen a lot of situations where they're just going to
Right?
drop you unless you
Yeah.
replace the roof. Most people don't have the funds to do that
Right.
unless they filed a claim and bring it back to pre-loss condition. So you just got
Mhm.
to be aware of that. Like whether you're buying a residential home or whether you own a residential home, knowing the roof, how old it is, not to mention on the
Yeah.
commercial side, same thing. Definitely get
Similar.
that roof
Yeah.
inspection. That's very, very important. And then also
Yeah.
the same thing, having yearly checkups. That's one of the things that we love to do for all of our commercial clients is, basically do an inspection report so we know where everything's at. And that way, if anything were to happen down the road, we've got it clearly documented from
Yeah.
before to after. So,
You bring up a really good point, Chris, is one of our biggest clients that's a mall owner that owns malls across America, but up and down the Front Range, I think there's probably 14 or 16
mhm.
in our hail alert system. So if it hails at a certain size or larger, we're notified. We call them. They're like, yeah, go take a look. They all have us reviewing their policies. Okay. This is what we do for clients of ours. Review their policy, make sure the coverage is there. But then also, we've documented a huge mall in Longmont that now if something happens, we've documented. The insurance can't come company can't come back and say, oh, this
Mhm.
is old damage. Why are you guys trying to claim this? Be like, nope. Here is the before and here is the now. You owe for this claim because insurance companies like to do that. And as the time goes on, they're going to figure out ways to not pay the claim or figure out loopholes to try to put you into so they don't have to fully and fairly pay that claim. One of them is like the roof surfacing endorsement, which is also coming to the commercial side where there's limited coverage or more limited coverage now than there was previously that I've ever seen. So be
Yeah.
aware of that. It's a big ordeal when it comes up because we have to figure out how is the best way to move forward. If you
Mhm.
know about it, it's a lot easier conversation. So, Chris, I'll give you the
Yeah.
final word and let's sign off.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. I think you hit the nail on the head. But this is the service that we offer. We want to make sure that you're in the best possible position to where if you do need to file a claim, we have that already documented in the very beginning, so
Right.
we can compare the before and the after. So that's we offer that for all of our high end clients, not to mention our middle. And so, yeah, that's pretty much it.
Thank you, Chris. I appreciate it. Hey, we're trying to get this message out to 1 million people. If it's property owners, property managers, commercial real estate brokers, people that deal with property insurance claims that need to know this information, please share this, like it, comment it, and let us help you with your claims. Bellator Claims, bellatorclaims.com.